Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the Grand Trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Here we go. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is intern Chrysanthemum.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome,
hello.
intern Chrysanthemum.
Hello, we're
and
all
welcome.
good. Everything's totally working just fine and as expected.
Welcome.
Nothing at all went amiss.
Nothing went amiss at all. Everything is working perfectly
Our
here
entire
on the
staff,
station.
the staff that we need to run this show, exist. All of them
they so
continue to function.
Yeah, Studio Cat, as you can see, exists and is right here.
Continues to exist. Everyone continues.
Intern Mike is definitely ready to go.
They continue to exist.
This is
continue.
CBC 9000's jam, and
They
it's still
continue.
real to Blogtoven, damn it. It's still real to Blogtoven. Hey, intern Chrysler, they said hello to you.
Oh, hello, I'm Christy. Hi, I'm intern
I agree,
Christy.
Bootleg Bart.
Hi.
Existing is always good.
Existing is always good. We definitely have enough working bodies.
Definitely have enough
to
working
continue
bodies
to
here.
run this station for this.
Absolutely.
What we bring to you. That's right. It's trivia
Trivia
from outside of time and space.
So go to Kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app and enter room code 924-6752.
Yes, existing is always good.
To play
Existing
this
is always good.
20 question general.
That's a question
big
only
question,
you can
beautiful city.
answer. Well, you and Grand Aquarium. That's why I exist.
Intern Kelsey's hair is frostbit. How futuristic. Time is a lie.
Time is a lie. Time is a lie. No, I just came from the set of The Matrix.
Whoa. I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
Specific Andrew is here. Hello, Specific Andrew. Welcome to our trivia.
Have we been consumed tonight? I don't think so. Steal My Sunshine was a magic hit song. I stole Sunshine once.
I've stolen.
I stole it, yeah.
Oh, intern Walk Run is here, as is generic Andrew. Blogtoven and Simulacrum.
Hearts Jell-O, welcome.
Horse Jell-O, Piss Pants, Fancy.
Specific Andrew and generic Andrew.
Yes.
I love it. We
Oh,
have a
and
Blogtoven.
I'm glad you made it to the beginning of trivia once again. CPL 33020.
CPL 33020.
And
Hello,
Bootleg Bart
Specific Andrew.
is also here.
Welcome,
Welcome.
Everyone, join this trivia so that we
That's
can
right.
together, through being judged on our knowledge, pay tribute to Grand Aquarium Empire, the endless
Absolutely.
enclosure.
The boundless fish tank.
Not because we need more bodies really fast. And
Or Jedi_real is also here, as is beautiful
welcome.
city.
Oh, Maddie, a guy named.
Matty, a guy
Welcome.
named.
A beautiful city, you say? A whole
beautiful city.
We could use a whole city, like a populated city.
Would you want it to be a place where the whole planet is one big city?
Look, as long as it's very populated with bodies that function.
No.
I'm on board. If I can steal sunshine, I can steal a city.
So yeah, they don't have to be living. They can be functioning and not living. Like
yeah,
they can
no,
be trapped
we just need. Look.
They can be trapped in a liminal state between life and death. We're fine with that. Hello, Goldie Thron.
That's actually better. So I was, like I said, I was just on. I just got back from the set of The Matrix. Lana Wachowski will be directing.
Whoa.
Reality moving forward.
Absolutely.
So, functioning bodies, they can be in that liminal space, okay? We have the equipment for that. We
absolutely do.
Yes, that will help. The city is a planet.
The city is a planet. The whole planet is
a
one big
city. It's like Trantor. I'm the mule. I'm here. Isaac
Hello,
Asimov.
West
I got
W
coffee
as well.
with him.
Absolutely.
Hello, SW.
West W.
Oh, the great necromancer. They have a lot of bodies. Most of them are like just the skeleton parts.
They're spooky, scary skeletons.
So, I mean, like, look, we always need someone to, like, manage the batteries. I mean, the interns.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta manage those copper tops.
Yep. That's a good one, Fluball.
Thank you.
That's a really good one.
You know what else is a good one? Our first question, and I think we should just get to it. Here we go.
Yes!
Question number 1 is coming in over this idyllic winter landscape.
Isn't it
in
gorgeous?
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Before it was True TV, the network was launched as Court TV, G4,
Yes.
the Nashville Network, or False TV.
False TV.
Funny
I love
because
that.
it's true. The answer, of course, is Court TV, which most of you knew. Court TV launched in 1991, and when it debuted, the network was focused on content like true crime documentaries and coverage of criminal cases. It became Tech TV in 2008 and focused on reality TV, and it pivoted to comedy like the Chris Gethard Show in 2014. Yes, making you reminisce about Tech TV. I also miss Tech TV. I know Intern Forrest does as well because it was based in San Francisco, and Intern Forrest wanted to shuffle all those trees in their offices and work there someday. But unfortunately, that proved a problem because at that point they were still limited by time and space, much like our leaderboard.
That's a really intense accusation.
Very
CPL,
intense CPL 33020.
3020. Just so you know, that's like a really big accusation. And honestly, who decides what's real?
I couldn't agree more, Jess Fadson Montgomery.
Exactly.
Freaking dimensions.
Reagan dimensions. Define real.
But
Okay?
Bootleg Bart
real
isn't
can
first.
only be defined.
I said I'm not defining it.
No, it can be defined by Lana Wachowski.
Oh, sure.
It's
Yeah,
directed
Lana,
by her.
Lana can do what she wants.
Yeah.
But Bootleg Bart is in first with 990. Blogtoven only a point away in second. Simulacrum in third. CBC in fourth. Horse Jell-O in fifth. It's still really anyone's game after our first question. So why don't...
You smell nothing. You smell nothing. You don't smell. You don't smell anymore. You know why? Because I have an anti-smell laser. Yes, it also...
Yep.
It eviscerates. But yeah.
I don't have a nose.
No.
So I don't smell anything. Except our next question.
Precisely.
Here's question 2. In the 2010s, Ariana Grande played Kat Valentine on which Nickelodeon TV show? Was that Drake and Josh, The Troop, Victorious, or Zoe 101? Seen here is Nickelodeon's trademark slime, one of a guy named Maddie Smells. 90, you knew it. It was Victorious, which ran from 2010 to 2013. Of course. Did you watch Victorious, intern Cartoon Network?
No, I'm Christy. Hi, I'm intern Christy. I did not, but I did have the knowledge downloaded into my brain. via a simulation sort of experience, you know, like I plugged in and then the knowledge about the show went into my brain, and there was a lot of stuff about feet, and it was very uncomfortable.
Speaking of is that like iCarly? Yes, they were both shows that aired in the same era, and Victorious even had a crossover episode with iCarly. And a whole spin-off series called Sam and Cat, which was the blending of the iCarly and Victorious worlds.
I don't know who Intern Cartoon Network is, which is weird because I run the intern orientation program, so I should know all the interns. But I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really happy that you support our network. Beautiful city. You entire city of people. You entire city of
and I'm really happy that we have our leaderboard.
Bodies. Very
where Simulacrum is now in first place. Horse Jell-O in second. Bootleg Bart in third. Beautiful City. The whole beautiful is one city in fourth.
Really?
And Specific Andrew is now in fifth place. But it's still very much. I mean, look at how close everyone is on this leaderboard. Anyone could be in first.
Something that people should check out is that something downloaded into my brain was that the person who plays Sam is now a director, and she directed some cool web series, like sort of reflecting her experiences.
Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's like doing awesome art stuff.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the next question?
Our next question. Question number 3. Before moving to the desert planet Arrakis, aka the titular Dune, Paul Atreides grew up on which planet? Caladan, Crompton, Junction, or Zanbar, which are all real planets in the Dune universe. But which one is Paul Atreides' childhood stomping ground?
I suppose I shouldn't be too shocked about Crompton.
I love Crompton.
Isn't one of them just like High City or something?
Straight out of Crompton. Straight out of Crompton. 15 of you knew it was Caladan, which was eventually just renamed Dan.
Really?
Yeah, you want okay, let's go into my mind palace right now so I can show you that Caladan gets renamed.
I wish I just had some noises.
Gets renamed Dan, and then we can also look at Crompton and learn all about the great world of Crompton.
I'm gonna try and replicate the sound of Dune for y'all.
It's not a serious Dan single walk run. It's just Dan. It's just Dan.
Just Dan.
My mind palace is playing a trailer for Peacemaker in the corner that I have to close out because we don't need that. There we go. Okay, here's my mind palace. Here's a sandier corner of my mind palace as well.
Oh, wow. So sandy.
Yeah, very sandy. Where is it a thing about its name?
What? Wait. Okay. We need to talk about all these planets because one of them is like Mercy City or something.
Oh, here we go. It's
what
in
am
the
I thinking
expanded Dune that it becomes Dan.
And Arrakis becomes Rakis.
Yeah, Arrakis just becomes Arrakis.
Once they fill it with water.
No, you don't need to do that. Okay, so let's see.
Of course.
Dan.
We're not going to waste ad space, okay?
Oh,
we
get out of
deserve
here.
all of the money.
I don't care if Hawkeye's a hit. Dan. No, I want the new name. Where's the name? There we go.
No, but can we talk about...
Wait, in the 5,000 years between the events of the Arrakis Revolt and the time the Lost Ones returned from the Scattering, Caladan's name was shortened to Dan, and all things pertaining to Dan were known as Danian. Danian. Yeah, my mind palace full of SpawnCon, though.
Yeah.
So what did you want to talk about? Mercy City?
Chapter House. Chapter House.
Chapter House.
There is a planet called Chapter House. It's where the Bene Gesserit live. All right.
See?
I did try and create a sort of fantastic sapphic resort based on Chapter House where you just get to hang out and be super gay with each other, but then also gain incredible psychic skills that allow you to sort of control the multiverse. But we didn't get the funding.
There's very little info about Crompton.
We didn't get the funding.
Crompton only appeared in the Dune Encyclopedia and was the fourth planet circling the distant star of Sutterer 4041.
Earth is there.
What?
Earth is a planet in the Duniverse.
Yeah. I
I'm
didn't
also
say
in
it
your
wasn't.
mind palace.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Old Terra is what they call it. It's like as if we got more.
Crompton was just home to the Crompton
kingdoms.
ruins. That's all Crompton's known for.
Oh, okay.
Is the Crompton ruins.
Yeah, I know about those.
Crompton was a bit of a letdown. I think we can all agree. But you know what's not a letdown?
Yuck,
Our
indeed.
leaderboard. Where Simulacrum still in first, Bootleg Bart in second, Specific Andrew very close behind in third, Beautiful City in fourth, Blogtoven in fifth, and King Klon, you're the highest climber, up 4 places. Oh, Benny Gesserit as a Borscht Belt comedian
Yeah.
is very good.
Yup. Yes! We are making intern Mike work.
Yeah, make intern Mike work.
Being the individual who moves all of the names around when points change. So we really got to keep him on his feet.
Well, our next question may give intern Mike another chance at a workout because this is a multi-select. Which of these savory Jell-O flavors were released by Jell-O in the 1950s? Celery, Italian salad, mixed vegetable, or seasoned tomato. Seen here is the Jell-O salad, which is just vegetables suspended in Jell-O.
Italian salad?
Yeah, which of these is a real, or which of these are real savory Jell-O flavors? Gross, now you know how I feel about matter consumption in general. The Argyle says, multi-select always kills me. Mike will have to move me around.
God, we want to keep him on his feet.
Oh.
We do not want to, support
Blogtoven
laziness.
not going all or nothing this time. Interesting.
Ooh.
Don't worry, you still got plenty of questions. This is only question number 4, so there's still lots of time for you to catch up, CBC 9000.
And it's always best to go like under rather than over on
Yeah.
these ones. It's like price of right.
Price is
of
right.
right.
Because if you get one
Price
wrong,
of right. Okay.
price of right.
Shockingly high.
if you get one wrong on a multi-select, it nullifies your correct answers and you get none of the points. But the correct answer is all of them.
Oh my god!
So let's go to our leaderboard. See what you knew it. Simulacrum, down to 4th. Bootleg Bart in 1st. Horde Jedi
What
Real
a mashup!
in 2nd. Intern Walk Run. Damn you. The one time you didn't do all or nothing, Blogtoven.
I'm so glad that Horde Jedi Real is here. I'm really glad the real Horde Jedi.
That is a
able to
very
play.
good rule of thumb, single walk around. If it's gross enough, you pick them all. Because
Look.
that's when an intern couldn't be bothered to remove one gross answer and needed to share them all with the world. The multiverse, in fact.
Yes. Yes.
Here's an ad for them.
Oh my god.
Now that Jell-O has put salad flavors in gelatin, you can put anything into gelatin salads. And this shows mixed vegetables, celery, seasoned tomato, and Italian salad.
Again, just all these accusations of that not being the real Horde Jedi. I mean, where's this coming from?
A popular recipe. A popular
Are
recipe.
you not real?
A popular
Are you
recipe in the
jealous?
1950s involved putting tuna into Jell-O.
You can put anything.
Anything! You can put hate into Jell-O.
How do I feel about fish Jell-O? Well,
It's gross
oh my
matter consumption,
god,
so,
like. But fish are the best, so I do like worship it. Like I like get the parts, I put them in Grand Emperor Aquarium.
Right.
All our iterations. You have spies everywhere. I bet they're not as good as my spies. I have really good spies. I genetically engineered them. It was directed by Lana Wachowski. It was really cool.
Yeah, someone mentioned that this was great ad copy. Speaking of ad copy, let's go to our next question.
Gel, no.
The definitely effective Just Say No anti-drug
Exactly.
campaign was created by which U.S. First Lady? Was that Betty Ford, Lady Bird Johnson, Nancy Reagan, or Pat Nixon?
Pat Nixon.
That's her name.
Patty Nixon.
Patty Nix. What if Stevie Nicks was secretly a Nixon this whole time?
Oh my god.
16 of you knew it. So, fun fact. This was written before the internet discussion today about Nancy Reagan happened. This was like locked on Tuesday.
What was everyone saying about Nancy? What's up, Nancy? What's going on with her? What's going on with her?
Classically Abby, the YouTuber,
Oh no.
compared Nancy Reagan and Madonna's attractiveness, and everyone brought up that,
That
what CPL 33020 said.
throat goat?
Yeah.
Oh, because she could, like, throat people?
That was allegedly, that was her nickname in old Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why was classically Abby talking about this?
Because I don't think she knew that. And so she was
she's, like secretly...
Because Madonna's a year younger than Nancy Reagan was in a photo, and so she was saying you should be more like Nancy Reagan than you should be like Madonna.
Oh, my. No.
I think you should be more like me than any third-dimensional being.
Exactly,
Yeah, the answer was
that's so
Nancy
true.
Reagan. It haunted video games video game arcades late into the 90s. With winners don't do
God.
drugs. But winners do play this game, and leaderboard was pretty static because everyone knew that.
Intern Mike just refilled his
we're
big
giving
gold
intern
cup.
Mike too much of a break right now.
Yeah, it's full of margarita mix. No alcohol,
Well,
just the mix.
This next one's a little tricky, I think, so let's go to it and see if intern Mike gets his workout in. Edward Bernays, the propagandist known as the father of public relations, was the nephew of which psychology pioneer? Was the father of PR the nephew of Jung, Lacan, Freud, or Cyclops, the one-eyed hypnotist? Cyclops, the one-eyed hypnotist, Sigmund Freud, Jacques Lacan, or Carl Jung. Is it triangle, diamond, circle, or square? Well, 5 of you knew it. It was Freud. No, it wasn't Cyclops.
Freud.
Don't worry, single walk run. It was Freud.
Sometimes a circle's just a circle.
Bernays applied his uncle's teachings to popularize bacon and eggs as the true all-American breakfast, to convince women to smoke by linking cigarettes to the suffragette movement, and more. He also ran a misinformation campaign to help the United Fruit Company overthrow the democratically elected government of Guatemala, and they succeeded in 1954.
So never let anyone tell you that ads don't actually make a difference.
Also, I got a Flugel's fact fractal for ya. Bernays gets even worse. His whole, well, not worse, but you'll see. We'll leave it to you to decide if it's worse. He believed that the masses are driven by factors outside of their conscious understanding, and therefore that their minds can and should be manipulated by the capable few, which I agree with. I should be able to manipulate anyone
that's absolutely
I want.
true. 100%.
But let's go to the leaderboard and see who's rising above the masses in this game of trivia. Simulacrum shooting back up the leaderboard into 3rd place. But otherwise pretty static, with three players have now gotten 4 answers correct in a row. Yeah,
matter consumption is bad.
Fruit companies are up to some nonsense.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm not just talking about the fruit, because matter consumption is gross.
Yes. Yeah. I thought there was a
this
fruit called nonsense.
Oh, wouldn't that be so great? Maybe third-dimensional beings would finally give it up.
We should probably change the background. We are your entertainment home for the hatred and humiliation of human beings.
We are.
So we'd love to see you suffer just a little bit. That's also why we play this game, to humiliate you for not knowing things.
Well, it seems like good. That happened with Beautiful City.
Good. Yes. Wonderful.
Finally.
Oh, feed us your fear. Feed us your humiliation. It's tasty.
Let's just go on to the next question to show less of this background. Here we go. True or false, there are no rats in Alberta, Canada? True or false?
I love this question.
Is that true or false? Seen here is a rat. Is that rat in Alberta?
Yes.
Well, the answer to this question will depend on that.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, nom,
Enjoy
nom.
your humiliation.
That's... Ooh.
Wow. I like rats.
Very
We don't
cute
have
rat.
any here because there's too many studio cats. The studio cats are pretty lazy though, so we have a couple mice.
Also, I mean,
Yes, they only work in the restaurant industry.
Exactly. We enjoy mind control, and Remy's just so good at it.
Oh yeah, it's
You know.
wonderful.
Oh, nothing like clients sending in notes 9:30 p.m. on a Friday. Oof.
Wow, what an ideal time to provide
CBC
feedback.
9000 says they saw a play about this once. About there being rats in Alberta, Canada, or not.
I thought it was about clients sending in notes
No. Oh.
at 9:30
Oh, yeah.
on Fridays.
Yeah, don't. Hey, this is Ish. Here you go. There goes their planet.
They're gone. They're
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But yes, thank you, Joe Parra, says Bootleg Bart. Joe Parra did talk about this on Joe Parra Talks with You.
We have him in a vault.
And it's true. The 1942 Act allows the Minister of Agriculture to designate, quote, any animal that was likely to destroy crops or livestock, end quote, as a pest and require, quote, every person and municipality, unquote, to destroy said pests. If the person and municipality fail to do so, the provincial government can do it and charge them money. Rats were designated pests in 1950, and it is also illegal to own rats as pets, and possession of a pet rat can lead to a fine of up to 5,000 Canadian dollars.
Whew.
Quite a fine.
Quite a
Let's go to the
fine.
leaderboard and see if there are rats in our board. Bootleg Bart holding on to first. Horde Jedi in second. Horde Jedi real in second.
Definitely the real Horde
May
Jedi.
not be Horde
100%
Jedi.
real. No, it's definitely
Okay.
the real Horde Jedi.
Intern, walk, run,
Yeah,
walking and
it's
running up
definitely
to
real.
third
They're
place.
definitely real.
Simulac come back and forth. Horse Jell-O. Which ended up being a thematically appropriate name for this trivia.
Right.
And Bootleg Bart has 7 correct answers in a row, meaning Bootleg Bart has thus far aced.
Well, not everything is
everything.
logic, okay? We're in multidimensional, okay? Some things are just like a feeling, you know? Have you ever heard of Gartian Science, the man who decided that he would make up his own
No.
science?
CPL 33020 is saying it's logically bullshit that's Horde Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that, like, the multiverse doesn't submit itself to logic.
Oh, of course.
It submits itself to
Yeah.
Gartian logic, who was just this random German philosopher who decided to make up his own science based on feelings. And he was right. I also wanted to do
I
that
get
really
that.
bad.
I get that.
No,
Look, it's Horde Jedi. It says real.
It says real.
You're not allowed to lie on the internet.
No, it's illegal.
It's illegal. They wouldn't put it on the internet if it
Yeah.
wasn't true.
This whole city loves how real they are.
Oh, Argyle has a great point. Bart is the one that's not real because they're an illegal copy of a Bart.
Good point. And who was the philosopher who said that
This is the-
reproduction would like reduce the value of objects?
Are you talking Walter Benjamin and how
Yes.
reproduction removes the aura of something? I mean, he's not. His point
Look,
is slightly more nuanced than that.
He would be really into NFTs.
That's a really good point. I think he actually might be. Wow. That makes you think, just like our next question. Who painted
Maybe.
the Treachery of Images, which is famously not a pipe? Was that Man Ray, Marcel Duchamp, Rene Magritte, or Salvador Dali? Who painted this painting, which is not a pipe?
And because it's a reproduction, it has less value than the aura of the NFT that is a pipe.
Well, it has less and less of an aura than the original painting.
What if this painting was an NFT? Then wouldn't it be real? Right?
It also inspired a great shirt. But
Yeah.
even if you knew it, it's Rene Magritte. It was painted by him in 1929.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just art.
It's not a
just
pipe,
an
it's
art.
just an art.
So really, you could do ce n'est pas un art. And it'd be
Well-
like, but it is an art. Why is it saying it's not an art? This painting is lying to me, and lying on the internet
is
is
not
illegal.
okay. Also, you can funge that so easily.
Funge
Painting
it
is
so
so
hard.
fungible.
Funge it.
Funge that painting.
Funge that painting.
What if we are all NFTs, says Beautiful City, and that's a
no.
thought-provoking question.
Oh no, do we all have some sort of aura of realness? What does that mean for all of the clones and golems that we've been using as a workforce?
Great question. Let's go to the leaderboard so we don't have to think about it. Bootleg Bart still in first. Goldie Thrawn funging up the leaderboard and moving up into third. Generic Andrew in fifth. Intern Mike had his work cut out for him that time. And Beautiful City is having lots of existential crises
God.
tonight, which is the intended effect of our
I'm sorry.
wonderful
I'm
multidimensional
sorry.
program.
I'm sorry, Studio Cat.
Studio Cat did not
I'll
like
stop
that.
bothering you. I'll stop bothering you. Fine, I'll stop bothering you. I just feed you and brush you and take care of you.
Speaking of feeding,
Make sure you're warm and safe.
Speaking
I'll
of-
stop bothering you.
speaking of feeding, let's go to the next
Mm-hmm.
question. Here we go. This is another multi-select. We know Arby's has the meats, but in late 2021, they released which of these flavored vodkas? crinkle fry, curly fry, horsey sauce, or roast beef? Which of these flavored vodkas did Arby's unleash upon the world?
Why?
Because money. Senior is vodka spelled out in ice.
Wow.
Horsey sauce is real. It's a real sauce that they have. It's horseradish sauce. But the correct answer is not all or nothing, Blogtoven. It was crinkle fry and curly fry.
Oh, God. It's just salt, so they just put salt in the vodka, and we're like, we did it!
We're going to go to the leaderboard, and then we're going to take a look.
It's already made out of potatoes.
We're going to go to the leaderboard and then take a look at these vodkas. Here we go. Horse Jedi, horsey
Jedi,
sauce is just
real.
horseradish. Horde Jedi,
Definitely a real Horde Jedi.
They're
real.
really in first with the highest answer streak of the whole of everyone. Bootleg Bart in second, Simulac Cum up into third, King Klan in fourth, and Generic Andrew down into fifth place. Oh, it's horseradish and mayo, says CPL 33020.
Oh, that would work for a Seder plate.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Arby's.
Oh, no, it wouldn't because no?
It's just eggs.
Yeah, eggs aren't dairy,
No,
right?
eggs aren't dairy. Dairy's dairy. Dairy's
But you
from
can't
cows.
eat eggs with the chicken, right?
Well, you don't have to eat chicken. I don't.
You don't need to accept it.
I don't eat chicken.
For it to be real.
Anyway, here's the
Jedi's
vodkas.
Real. Horsey Jedi, real. Why?
When reviewing the crinkle fry vodka for the takeout, Brandon Kelly said, quote, "It's gross. It tastes like drinking fat. It like slid down my throat. It felt like it went down in one solid glop."
I mean, would it be good in a Bloody Mary?
Bloody Mary seems to be the best use of that one, yes. Both
just
of these
know
were
dairy
like...
and meat. You can eat eggs with chicken. Okay.
And meanwhile...
Thank you, CPL 33020.
Meanwhile, Kelly said of the curly fry vodka, quote, "It's a little less grotesque. It doesn't have this is what the orcs drink in Mordor vibes to it."
Oh my god.
Which is what they thought.
I really want to try it now. Now I really want to try it. Does Orby? Apparently.
Yeah. Arby's does have crinkle cut fries. And
This is a good point, the Argyle. How dare you?
Oh, good question.
Not a good press.
I'm double checking. Yes, Arby's does have both crinkle and curly fries.
It's
It
true.
looks like meat was back on the menu, boys. It sure does. It sure
It
does.
sure does.
Speaking of something, here's our next question. Another multi-select. According to Icelandic folklore, which of these are among the 13 mischief-causing Yule lads who arrive one by one in the 13 days leading to Christmas? Doorway sniffer. It's supposed to be doorway sniffer, sausage swiper, spoon licker, and window peeper.
Which
but there's
one of-
two. The blue is supposed to be sausage swiper.
I'm so sorry, and I will punish the intern.
Punish that
responsible,
intern.
despite our excessive need of bodies right now. Oh crap! I got
There's
the whole
the
platoon.
punishment they deserve.
Okay, well, a score. We lost a score.
We know what
Of
you did,
interns.
Blogtoven. We know what you
Yes.
did.
CPL 33020, you're wrong. We're the lords of the multiverse,
Yeah.
okay? Just a galaxy, wow.
We're
how
so much bigger than a
insulting.
galaxy.
You're wrong both about that and about Horde Jedi real not being real.
Absolutely.
But you're right about a lot of
You know
the
what else
trivia,
is real?
So
All of them. They're all real. So let's go to the leaderboard and then take another
they
look.
were all complicit. Is it a
Go to the
galaxy
leaderboard.
very far, far away? I don't know.
Bootleg Bart is now in first. Horde Jedi Real is really down to
Definitely
second place.
real. Definitely real.
Simulac
despite all
Com
these
is in
Horde
third.
Jedi deniers.
Goldie Thrawn in fourth, and Intern Walk Run in fifth, and CBC 9000 finally up to 15th place, and Horde Jedi Real has the highest answer streak of 8 in a row, meaning they have so far aced every question. And here are the Yule lads, and their really horribly anti-Semitic parents.
Yeah.
Just
Which one's the most? I think the most anti-Semitic one is the one in the cell, like the first left from the bottom. What's that one's name?
the first left from the bottom.
So like,
Oh, I'll make that bigger. There we go. You mean Meat Hook?
no.
Oh, Grilla?
Grilla. Yeah.
Grilla is the mother of the Yule Lads.
Oh, I see.
So the Yule
Yeah,
Lads
she's the most anti-Semitic.
are Sharpcoat Claude, who harasses sheep but is impaired by his stiff peg legs. Gullygawk, who
This I can't
hides...
speak to.
Gullygawk, who hides in gullies waiting for an opportunity to sneak into the cowshed and steal milk. Stubby, who is abnormally short and steals pans to eat the crust left on them. Spoonlicker, who, get this, steals and licks spoons. Pot Scraper, who steals pots and scrapes the food out. Bull Licker.
It sounds kind of helpful.
Yeah, I know, some of these sound very helpful. Bull Licker, who hides under beds waiting for someone to put down their Oscar, a type of bowl with a lid used instead of dishes, and he then steals and eats it. Door Slammer, who likes to slam doors, especially at night to wake people up. Skyr Gobbler, who steals and eats skyr, which is similar to yogurt. Sausage Swiper, who hides in the rafters to snatch sausages that are being smoked. Window Peeper, who sneaks around and peeps through windows for things to steal. Doorway Sniffer, who has a great sense of smell, which he uses to find leaf bread to eat. Meat Hook, who has a meat hook and uses it to steal meat. And Candle Stealer, who stalks children at night to steal their candles, who feels a lot less of a threat in the modern day when candles are less of a useful way to get around at night.
The festive window peeper.
Well, that was our point, Blog Toad, is a lot of these are horribly bad.
Which one's the most dateable, though? Which one do we set up Beautiful City with? Yeah, not everyone is lucky enough to have 4 fingers and a thumb, and I'm wondering if that one looks the most jolly, to be perfectly honest.
Which one?
Stubby.
Oh.
He looks the most jolly, like that and Window Peeper. Oh no, you don't want Window Peeper. You don't want Window Peeper. But that one with the licking.
The Spoon Licker or Bowl Licker?
Anything where they're using their tongues creatively. You gotta go with Spoon Licker. Window Peeper is kind of cute, okay? I definitely saw him and was like, oh, is he the cute nerd?
Well, he's just looking for things to steal. He's not like doing gross
just
stuff.
Peeping.
Yeah, he just wants to take stuff.
There's tons of people with like different hands.
I think my favorite,
and all are useful to the Grand Aquarium Empire Network.
I think
your
my
bodies
favorite
belong to us.
I think the most dateable one is
Wax Play Lad.
why can't there be one that's like does your housework lad, like cleaning lad?
Does your housework, lad?
It sure looks like the guy the Meat Hook is sounding. It sure looks like it.
Ooh.
Why don't we go on to a special segment?
Oh, that's sick.
Because that was question number 10.
That was question number 10.
That was question number 10. So it's time for a special segment.
We have
this
a very
week.
special segment. We have a very special segment, okay? Don't let anyone ever say that Intern Christy does not bring special segments
It's true.
to the show. Yes, it's true. See, Fluval said it. Fluval said it, and at the next board meeting, you're going to let
there were 15
everyone know
because there's also their parents
that
who just don't need to be talked about.
You know that, like, yeah, it's a special segment.
Yeah, it's a special
and
segment.
everyone knows that I came up with this special segment, and it was my idea, and we're really excited. Okay, are we ready
I think
for
we're ready.
this special segment?
Yeah, here we go. Hello, Arthur.
Hi there, Christy. Hi, Fluval.
Hi, Arthur. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you're here for this very important
So
special
great.
segment
Yeah,
that
sure.
I came up with and that you're going to do really good so that when they talk about the special segment that Intern Christy brought, everyone's going to think, wow, how clever. Right?
Yeah, right. What's this special segment?
Field reports from the field. Arthur. You're a field reporter.
Your
You
field
have
reports from the field.
From the field, because I've been sending you, into the field.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
sending you into the field because you're a field reporter from
Yeah.
the field.
That's your whole deal.
I've been sending you back all of those videos, and I've written multiple complaints that I hate it.
What?
And now is the part of the show where you tell everyone these reports.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
Share
Okay.
them
Your
with
special
everyone.
segment, okay? You've apparently done all this
Yes,
work.
the space field.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the electromagnetic field.
So
So share with us. Share with us. Let's make Arthur big. Let's make Arthur big because this is his segment that I came up with. Okay.
Yeah, Arthur.
All eyes on Arthur.
So,
Yeah.
there was that time I got stranded on parking lot Earth. That was
that
fun.
was great.
Okay.
There was the robot Earth where they tried to dissect me.
Okay.
I liked the part where you got hurt.
Most recently, you sent me to Crab Earth. Did you get my messages? You must have, because I got beamed back. I think I'm here.
That's a coincidence. We didn't get anything.
Oh, okay. So Crab Earth is full of giant crabs, and the giant crabs are very aggressive. And
Uh-huh. How you doing, Arthur? Oh, yeah, do the crabs have
Arthur?
knives?
Nothing else for us?
no,
Do
but
the crabs have knives?
they didn't have knives. Their hands were giant bitches, and they were knife sharp, and they cut me and it hurt. But they do a rave. They once every moon cycle. This was a weird observation. But every moon cycle, they just stop trying to eat and destroy anything that isn't crab-like. And they go out in the middle of the fields and they wave their mandibles about and dance to a crab rave. Yes,
They wave their mandibles about at the moon.
they
That's what
must
do.
be hearing something that I wasn't able to tune into.
Were you able to
okay, so you were-
ascertain if they do or do not care while they waved their claws in the air?
Yeah.
They
This is
waved them
important.
as though they didn't care. Unfortunately, they don't speak our language. I tried, and that's when they nearly chopped one of my hands off.
Do they serve
Nearly?
human Rangoon
Yeah.
on Crab Earth?
My guess is that if the crabs developed a society in which they could serve food at restaurants, then yes. But most everything was uncooked and immediately consumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur.
Yeah?
Put Arthur away. Put Arthur
Bye,
away.
Arthur.
Put Arthur away. Okay, so I have this really good idea, and it's still field reports for the field, and it's a really good segment idea, okay? It's a really good segment idea, and it's definitely going to work.
Sure.
It's definitely going to work. Wait, bring Arthur back. Bring Arthur back.
Bye, Arthur.
Arthur!
Wait, what?
Welcome
hi.
back, Arthur.
Welcome back. This is absolutely going to work, right? So how are we?
Yeah.
How are we going to
Yes.
work together?
Yeah, what are we gonna do
to make
here?
this segment more engaging and interesting?
You
so
mean-
that when people look at it and they think, "Oh, intern Christy, wow, she had this really good special segment that someone made, and it's not just this like terrified-looking intern complaining about the amazing adventures."
Right. Why do
That
you
we
complain
sent
about
him
all the great
on.
opportunities we give you?
You could
Answer.
get me some help? I've been doing this solo. You keep sending me to planets by myself, and I am one person. I usually
Put
get...
Arthur away! Put Arthur away! Put Arthur away!
But we
Help!
can't. I mean,
There's so many of him, and he asks
Yeah.
for more, and he asks for more. Bring Arthur back. Goodbye, Arthur. Guess what? The really good idea that I just came up with was.
what's your great idea, intern?
What's your idea,
You-
Christy?
I'm intern Christy.
Yeah, sure, intern.
My really good idea,
Uh-huh.
Arthur. we're gonna get you some help, okay? Because I know you're trying really hard. We're just gonna do a little bit of outsourcing because you know how we're kind of low on bodies right now.
Just a little bit.
So I have this really good idea.
What's your idea?
I really get put Arthur away. He doesn't matter anymore.
What's your idea?
My idea is that I am officially going to deputize each and every one of you. That's right. All of you, our viewers.
Yes.
When you see something of note, you're going to tweet it at Arthur from NASA. And he will read it live on the show. Cold. He'll read it cold live on the show. Or he will face consequences. Bring Arthur back. Leave his Twitter on, but bring him back. Arthur, look.
Yeah.
Look at your Twitter. Look. Yes, you beautiful city. You don't deserve this plausible deniability, but we're giving it to you anyways because we're
Deputy
so generous.
Piss Pants Fatson.
Please help. Please help. The more planets
so
you go
generous.
to, the more you report on, they might not send me to another hell planet. Maybe, perhaps.
Put Arthur away. Put Arthur away. Put Arthur. Bring it back.
No, I didn't
Put
have
him away. Okay, bring him back. Arthur! What
Yes,
do you
Christy?
have to say to all of the nice deputized viewers who are going to be sending you their field reports from the field?
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur from NASA!
Yeah, we're doing great reminder, plausible deniability. We got a full.
You don't want to be untangling anything the next day.
Don't want to get a wrinkly Arthur. But
So
yes, follow.
everyone, follow Arthur from NASA and send him your field reports from the field
And he's-
all week.
At Arthur from NASA on Twitter.
And he will be forced to read it live on the show for viewers, for you. That guy is a dweebus.
But now let's move
Wow.
on. Let's return to our trivia and move on to question number 12. 11. What is the name of the patient in the game Operation? Cavity Sam, Malpractice, Mr. Body, or Jim? Who are you operating on?
He's a doctor, Jim.
Damn
Not
it.
a stone layer.
Oh, no, definitely not a stone layer. Seen here is the word name.
He
Yes,
has a
he does
name?
have a name. The patient in the game Operation whose nose lights up when you tap the edges of your incisions does have a name.
Everything real has a
Name.
name. Like the real Horde Jedi, who's definitely playing this game right
real
now.
Horde Jedi's name is Horde Jedi. Real.
Yeah. Real.
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 Real. It's
Real.
Cavity Sam! In Operation, that is. The patient's name is Cavity Sam, and the pieces that players remove from Cavity Sam's innards include his wrenched ankle, his broken heart, and his ankle bone connected to the knee bone, which is one bone. It's one bone called the ankle bone connected to the knee bone.
It just makes me think of like Macavity Sam, like the evil cat from Cats.
Macavity!
Macavity!
Macavity! Macavity!
Oh!
Oh,
Horde
blood
Jedi
Tobin. I'm so sorry that
agnostic.
happened to you.
Yes! Feed us your suffering. How humiliating is that? How humiliating! Feed us your humiliation.
Let's go to the leaderboard now. Speaking of humiliation, oh, it's the same. No one really got humiliated from the leaderboard. But the real Horde Jedi is still holding on to second.
They're real. They're so real. They're
Only
absolutely
four,
real.
less
Okay,
than
they're super
four,
real.
a little over 400 points behind Bootleg Bart, our leader. I mean,
Studio Cat.
think about how much more impressive it would be if you won now, though, Blogtoven. It's very rude, though. I agree with you, plausible deniability. But that's what we do here. We're rude and have a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
We're rude, lewd, and full of tude here on Radio Free Multiverse.
That's exactly what we are. We were hit with the same radiation that created the Ninja Turtles.
And
Those
you
are
know-
also real. They're
you know-
super real.
You know who
They're
else
so
is
real.
You know who else is rude? The
Who?
subject of our next question. The brutal intergalactic conqueror Darkseid first appeared in what comic series? Action Comics, Dr. Fate, The Legion of Superheroes, or Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Darkseid made his first comic appearance in an issue of which of these series? We love a Simulac comeback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not Square. No. Darkseid didn't first appear in a comic 3 years ago.
That's... It's not real. It isn't real.
Oh.
That's
you
not a
mean
real
the
thing.
new Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen series, which launched 3 years ago.
Oh.
Right. There is also an older series where Superman strands Jimmy Olsen in the desert.
Or did he? The
Where-
desert of the real?
Yeah, the desert of the real, and him and Aquaman have to crawl their way to Superman to get water.
Why?
Because Superman is mean in a lot of old comics. But the correct answer is Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Darkseid made his comics debut in issue 134 of the comedy comic book series.
Was that Kirby?
Yeah. Kirby also wrote an issue where Don Rickles and a superhero who looks just like Don Rickles appeared together to fight Darkseid.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why we like
But
Superman.
now let's
Apparently
go.
an evil Superman, isn't just a new thing.
Up, up, and away, says King Klon as they join our leaderboard in 5th place. But Bootleg Bart, that question wasn't their kryptonite. They're holding on to 1st place, but Horde Jedi's streak has ended. NCPL 330-20.
Horde Jedi real.
Got
Real
is
Horde
back in the
Jedi.
game with 3 in a row. Real Horde Jedi. Seen here is Darkseid's comics debut on a little TV. As for the man in question, I await your orders, sir. Do nothing. Your plan has failed. I shall contact you soon. Yes, great Darkseid, I am your servant. I have lost a skirmish, but the battle is yet to come. Darkseid! With the mention of that name, the outline of a vast, ominous intrigue begins to take shape. Follow Jimmy Olsen and his friends. It all lies waiting in their futures. And yours. This is a comedy series.
With sadistic experiments, my kind of comedy.
Yeah, who would put a sadistic galactic conqueror in a comedy show?
Horde Jedi is as realistic as a Rob Liefeld character.
What a way to learn that Horde Jedi has no feet. Speaking of horrific things, let's go to our next question, which is all about matter consumption. In late 2021, Heinz introduced which of these mayonnaise flavors? Chocolate orange, gingerbread, peppermint, or regret? Seen here is plain old, classic mayonnaise. But which of these is a new type of mayonnaise that's taken the world by storm?
Ooh, Blocktoven extra.
Yeah,
Oh,
Darkseid did look like
Yes.
MODOK in that little TV.
do you actually know this? Unless you don't.
4 of you knew it. It was chocolate
Good.
orange.
It did feel like a multi-select.
The
and
flavored
that.
spread is a team-up between Heinz and Terry's Chocolate Orange, and it's only available in the UK. That is very true, plausible deniability. Gingerbread may have been on people's minds because Mountain Dew recently released a gingerbread flavor of their iconic soda. But before you knew it, let's see who knew about this on the leaderboard. Simulac Come!
Has
in second place.
overtaken the real Horde Jedi. Horde Jedi real.
One BBBR talked about that with their brother last week.
Oh, really?
And this edition has been 2 points behind Beautiful City for like 5 questions in a row.
Ooh, feed us your humiliation.
Here's the chocolate orange mayo, which looks like
salad cream.
it looks like thinned Nutella.
What is salad cream?
It doesn't look like a thinned out Nutella though, like someone
does.
watered down Nutella.
It does.
Well, let's go to my mind
in the
palace
worst way possible.
to learn about salad cream. Oh gosh, this looks horrible.
Yeah. Do you think they'll have it?
Salad cream?
No, the European grocery store get a chocolate orange.
Yeah, no,
not
an
chocolate
actual
orange.
chocolate orange, not
Salad? What is salad cream? Yeah, Studio Cat.
Did this come up on WATP, says Single Walk Run. Those third-dimensional beings may have mentioned it on their show this week, yes. So here's salad cream from Heinz.
And it's definitely not because one of them absolutely forgot that this was a trivia question that we hadn't used yet.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
No,
so, salad
it's
cream.
not what happened at all.
Salad cream is a creamy pale yellow condiment based on an emulsion of about 25 to 50% of oil and water, emulsified by egg yolk and acidulated by spirit vinegar. It is somewhat similar in composition to mayonnaise and may also include sugar, mustard, salt thickener, spices, flavor, and coloring. The first ready-made commercial product was produced in the UK in 1914, where it is used as a salad dressing and a sandwich spread. Historically, salad cream, often mentioned in Victorian sources, consisted of hard-boiled eggs, pureed with cream, mustard, salad, and vinegar.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad.
It sounds ranch adjacent.
Yeah, like it sounds like the original one sounds sort of like a deviled egg.
Yeah.
This looks awful. This looks awful.
It's a mayonnaise. It's also been referred to as a mayonnaise-based dressing.
Salad creme. Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, it does look like... maybe that's what simulacrum is.
Oh!
It was actually about that the whole time. Anyway, here's chocolate orange mayo. Here's the other thing. Why did they call it mayo? Why don't they just call it a chocolate orange spread?
Yeah, they could just say spread.
Just call it a spread, and it's instantly less disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mayo-adjacent.
Exactly. Also, more like salad crime. You'd
Yes.
rather eat the cream? You'd rather eat the salad cream than this? That's fair.
Salad crime.
There is a disgusting and or delicious sauce in Norway called the Rhode Island sauce. Okay.
Oh.
We're going back to the Mind Palace.
Yeah, what?
You can't just spring disgusting food on us.
This is very important. What is Rhode Island sauce? Is it like Thousand Island dressing? Why do British people call fried
You're right,
chips?
CPL 33020. They would have gotten sued by Nutella if they had called it a spread. That's true.
You can't say spread.
Well, because it's a... Well, but there's no hazelnut in it.
No,
know?
it's just a chocolate
It's
orange
a chocolate spread.
Is Nutella spread?
Yeah, it's a hazelnut spread. Oh, it's like spicy mayo.
Oh.
Okay. I'm trying to... my mind palace is full of
Do they put it on their charcuterie board? Is that a Norwegian thing? Smorgasbord? Is that a Norwegian thing?
A lot of my mind palace decided it needed to have a whole essay about their children before it got to the actual recipe.
We love your conflict. We love you like being like, oh no, I can't do the thing I want. Feed us
your conflict.
Discomfort. Chocolate orange gruel.
So here we go. Ingredients for Rhode Island dressing. Lemon
Food in-
juice, pepper, salt, garlic, paprika, sour cream, mayonnaise, Tabasco, and tomato puree. What's that face you're making, intern charcuterie?
Just the comment.
Oh.
I'm just reading.
I don't have
notes.
hair. Yeah, this is surprisingly normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get back
Good for
to...
Norway, I suppose.
But let's get back to something strange.
Yes.
With our trivia. Here's our next question. What was the first franchise theme park in the United States? Disneyland, Great America, Santa's Village, or Six Flags?
Ooh, good question, Floofle.
Yeah, it is. That's why I put it here.
Yeah.
What was the first theme park in the U.S. that got franchise?
My favorite theme park are aquarium.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, our theme parks are so much better.
Yeah.
Like that you know that roller coaster that can theoretically kill you? We have those.
Yeah. We have a lot of those.
We
All
have
of
so
them.
many of those.
All of them.
Yeah, like that's what they're for, right?
I like the tunnels.
That's
that
true.
have
You
the
should.
sharks.
It should have to include coffee milk, which is I believe the state beverage of Rhode Island, which is coffee flavored milk.
I hate that. Is it caffeinated?
Nah, I don't know. Probably. Jess Vats in Montgomery here to represent Kings Island, which they went to twice 20 years ago. It was Busch Gardens, says CPL 33020. As you see, that is not one of the answers.
Busch Gardens.
The correct answer, it also wasn't Duffland. The correct answer is Santa's Village,
Yeah.
The first one opened in Lake Arrowhead, California in 1955.
Ooh.
The second opened in Scotts Valley, California in 1957. And the third opened in East Dundee, Illinois in 1959. The Illinois one still exists. The
East
Scotts Valley.
Dundee?
Yeah, East Dundee.
Like Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah. And you can thank Defunct Land for the source of this trivia question.
What's Dundee? Is it a place?
Let's go. We're going to Illinois in my mind palace.
Well, because Crocodile Dundee's from Australia, right?
Yeah. East
is it a
Dundee
place in
is
Australia?
a village in Kane County, Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I got
That
about
doesn't.
it.
But look up Dundee.
Well,
Right?
here we go. Yes, the Lake Arrowhead. Oh no, the Lake Arrowhead one is still open, but it's not open as. I'll go into that after we look at East Dundee.
We let them survive. They're good.
Yes, there is. There's a township of Dundee. Dundee Township includes West and East Dundee, Carpentersville, Sleepy Hollow, Gilbert's.
But what is Dundee stand
Oh, you mean
for?
like it's named after Dundee Township is named after Dundee, New York, which is named after the city Dundee in Scotland.
Did they name some place in Australia around it? Colonialism's wild, y'all.
So Crocodile Dundee. Let's just go to the source.
Indund.
I don't. It's just his name.
Indund. It's just not. It's not
I don't
because
think they
he's from
explain.
Dundee.
It's his name. He's Michael J. Crocodile Dundee.
Okay. Is he Scottish?
No, he's Australian.
Colonialism's fucking wild, y'all. Because you know how that name got there.
He was born in a cave. I think it's just his name.
Well, okay then.
I'm gonna go away from that because apparently it looks like
Is
Crocodile.
that the bridge from Shadow of the Colossus?
So Santa's Village
Oh.
in East Dundee is now open as Santa's Village Amusement Park
Looked like a
because it has a zoo.
amusement
So
park.
it's an amusement park.
I like that.
And at one point its name was Three Worlds of Santa's Village. Which I just find funny. Santa's Village. Here we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, the Lake Arrowhead one. Let's look at all these. Here we go. So they're now the one in Lake Arrowhead is now Sky Park at Santa's Village,
Oh.
which looks like this. Santa's Village in Scotts Valley was also a Christmas themed park that's just completely closed, but there's still Santa's Village Road.
Oh.
And yes, the picture on that Wikipedia was a wax figure, bootleg Bart. And now this is Santa's Village, the amusement park, which has rides, shows, a petting zoo, and a paintball explosion.
Very exciting.
Oh, I closed the
Paintball explosion.
You're not
yeah, we haven't
seeing-
been able to see this.
You're not seeing any of this. My mind palace wasn't going correctly.
I thought it was because we didn't deserve to
There
see
you go.
it.
That's the amusement park.
Wow. Paintball explosion open all year.
And there's also an unrelated Santa's Village in Jefferson, New Hampshire,
Ooh.
which has 23, and most of the 23 rides at the other one have winter themes, including Rudy's Rapid Transit Coaster and the Great Humbug Adventure.
Wow. Ooh. You hunt the elves. That's what it is.
I love the sound of that.
That's also how we lost a lot of interns. We had a similar situation. It was like a most dangerous game thing, but it was like really dangerous for the interns, but like not at all dangerous for, everyone else.
Well,
So,
our leaderboard is dangerous for most people, but Simulac.com is back in first place with Bootleg Bart in second. Oh, Zuzu! A Horde Jedi Reel in third. And Intern Walk Run in fourth. And Goldie Thrawn in fifth. And CPL 33020, you're the highest climber because you went up 3 places that time.
wow.
Speaking of wonderful fantasy, let's go to the next question. Mara Jade first appeared in which Star Wars book? Heir to the Empire, Mission to Mount Yoda, Tales from Jabba's Palace, or The Glove of Darth Vader. All of these are real Star Wars books. Mission to Mount Yoda is a mountain on Dagobah that Yoda named, which I find hilarious that Yoda's like, this is me.
That's
This mountain embodies me.
Yep. That's my mountain right there. I should
Blogtoven.
have things named after me. It's the Jedi way.
Oh, clarification. It was originally called Mount Dagger,
Oh.
and it was actually renamed by the scholar Arhul Hextrophon
Oh.
by the Rebellion. They named it Mount Yoda. It was still Mount
Okay.
Dagger.
Well, that makes sense.
Yoda didn't have a real weird moment of, I'm a short guy, I'm a short king, I'm going to name this mountain after me.
It's such a short king thing to do.
Yeah, Blogtoven knows Mara Jade from Masters of Terraskazi, the Star Wars fighting game, where you can play as the Gamorrean guard Thok and the Tusken Raider Hor.
I'm so...
You heard
Hor?
me. H-O-A-R. Hor. The three of you got it right. It was Heir to the Empire by Timothy Zahn, which was published in 1991. Wummy BBBR psyched themselves out, as it sounds like
Wow.
did the Argyle.
Yeah.
Horde Jedi. Very close to Horde Jedi.
Mission to Mount Yoda as a verb.
Mission. Oh, that's very funny.
That's really funny.
Oh, Plausible Deniability was also published in 1991.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to my Mind Palace to look up Hor, the Tusken Raider, who got tied into Anakin's massacre of the Sand People in Episode 2.
Oh my.
Here's another addition to my Mind Palace.
Oh, it's Hor.
Hor was a
How
Tusken Raider from
wonderful.
Tatooine and a Terraskazi artist practicing during the Rebellion era. Who knew Maw? Hor and Maw are friends. This is Hor. Look at the graphics.
Check out that Hor.
Check out the incredible graphics here.
What a Hor.
Get out of here, Hawkeye. No one wants you. Behind the scenes, Hor first appeared as a playable character in Masters of Terraskazi, and then got fleshed out by a blog
Oh, how wonderful.
called Barely Tolerable.
Did we ever find out if Hawkeye was a success?
Let's look up Thok.
Thok?
Oh, there's multiple characters named Thok. Here's
good
one
name.
Gamorrean guard named Thok. A Gamorrean pirate, I should say, named Thok.
Thoktoven?
And then Thok, the other Thok, is a Gamorrean guard named Thok, who was in Jabba's palace.
Oh.
There's
That's
Thok.
a good gag.
Did you know Gamorreans have nipples? Now you do.
And only two.
And only two. They're just green people.
Yeah, that Thok is thick.
It's almost
Thok
like
thick.
it's a human wearing a rubber mask.
Thok thick. It's almost like that. It's almost
Oh, Thok
like
was
that.
actually Thok is in Return of the Jedi. Thok is
Was Thok fed to the Rancor?
no. Luke kills Thok.
Oh, okay. By feeding him to the Rancor?
No, it's in the big battle over the pit
Oh,
of
does he get
Carkoon.
eaten by? Does he get
The Sarlacc?
eaten
Yeah.
by the Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I think
great.
he gets eaten by the almighty Sarlacc, where he
I
gets
love that.
digested for 1,000 years.
Beautiful.
Much like you'll be digesting that trivia question as we go to our leaderboard. Where Bootleg Bart has retaken the lead from Simulac.com, and Horde Jedi really is in third. Goldie Thrawn up to fourth. Thok and Thug. Tick Thok.
TikTok.
TikTok!
Check out Arthur from NASA on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, check out Arthur from NASA over on TikTok as well. But speaking of great works of literature, let's go to our next question. In the Odyssey, 108 suitors try to woo Odysseus' wife Penelope after his apparent death. How many of them do Odysseus and his servants kill? 50, 69, 92, or all of them? How many do Odysseus and his servants straight up just kill in the Odyssey?
I mean, they were just like camping out in front of his house to fuck his wife,
I'm not saying they shouldn't.
who kept telling them to go away.
I'm not saying he was wrong.
and, like
R.I.P.
fucking up their house.
I'm not saying that they didn't deserve to die. I Fluval will never object
to humans dying.
to literary characters fighting each other.
I mean, it's a pretty fun genre, right?
But I like the little face on all of them.
the little face that they make when they
No,
die.
on all of them. Next to all of them. The answer for all of them. There's a little face right there. Yeah, I've heard that the Emily Wilson translation
yeah.
is really good and gets a lot of nuance that's usually lost. The correct answer is all of them. The goddess Athena aids Odysseus and his servants in massacring all of those suitors.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, let's
Not
go to
that
the
he was
leaderboard.
that good, but, I mean,
Goldie Thrawn has retaken third, or has taken
Wow.
third. Goldie Thrawn, you're doing good. You can easily still win this because we have a
getting
number
to
of
the
questions left.
Golden Throne.
The Goldie Thrawn's Golden Throne. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Much like I like our next question. True or false, Massachusetts is the only state with an official state donut. Is that true or false? Seen here is a donut. There's lots of donuts.
Yeah. I like the
More
ones with the
Thrawn
blue
trilogy
frosting.
questions, please. I'm no what Goldie Thrawn. I love Goldie Thrawn asking for Thrawn questions so much.
Oh, you want some Thrawn questions? We got some Thrawn questions. We got some Thrallnage.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember when... Oh, my God.
What's Thrawn's favorite word? Answer, perhaps. Oh, Thrawn.
Oh, Thrawn.
I'm excited he's back.
Me too.
I'm excited that we're going to get to see a live... I mean, I've seen a live-action Thrawn already, but I'm excited for all of you to get to see live-action Thrawn.
Yeah. He works for us.
Yeah, Thrawn's an intern. Intern Thrawn. Five of you knew it. It's
Thrawn.
true. In 2003, Massachusetts named the Boston Cream Donut as their state donut, and no other state has.
Did you all see that? He just attacked me out of nowhere. You all saw it.
We saw it.
I didn't do anything. Do you see how I'm treated here at this studio?
I hope Zooks plays Thrawn. I would love for Zooks to play Thrawn.
Just shouting. Every
Yeah.
ship he goes on becomes his ship. It's perfect.
It's perfect. That's
It's
yeah.
perfect.
When he goes on a ship, it becomes his ship.
Yeah.
But here we go to the leaderboard. Where you a good chunk of
This
you
is
knew
true.
it. But
This
Goldie
is
Thrawn
true.
making a comeback with 3 correct answers in a row. Let's get it fucking started,
Get it
Argyle.
fucking started.
Much like our next question should get started right now. Which Buddhist figure is nicknamed the Laughing Buddha? Is that Budai, Dogen, Guanyin, or Tara? Which Buddhist figure is pictured here and nicknamed the Laughing Buddha? Your empire is my empire.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of like the Grand Aquarium Empire's like sub-motto. It's like your entertainment home for the hatred and humiliation of human beings.
I
but,
mean,
like,
this satellite, as soon as I entered this satellite, it became my satellite.
That's true.
This isn't Fluvorp's satellite, this is
No.
my satellite.
Who's Fluvorp?
Don't worry about it.
Fluvorp.
Don't worry about it.
That name just awakens like this ugly...
There is no Fluvorp!
This ugly, warm, and cuddly feeling inside of me.
Gross. Ugh, Charlene, grow up.
Ugh, I'm Christy. I'm
Okay.
Christy.
Okay, intern, Calrissian.
Christy.
Intern.
Hi, I'm intern Christy. I'm Christy.
Intern chamomile. Put your doubts to sleep, intern chamomile. Put your doubts to sleep, intern chamomile.
Hi, I'm Christy.
Second. But the correct answer is Budai. This semi-historical monk is frequently shown carrying a sack, which in Chan Buddhism represents abundance, prosperity, and contentment.
I'm intern Chris Knife now.
Intern Chris Knife is pretty good. Let's go to the
One
leaderboard.
God, and his name is Jell-O.
3 of you knew it, including
It's
Intern
Fluval. It's
Walk
actually
Run.
Fluval.
And Intern Walk Run is now in 4th. West Side Ish just hit answer streak of 3. Not many of you got it right, so that was quite a bit of a shakeup right there.
Ooh.
As we go to question number 19, our penultimate question. Which villain became a meme when he told Spider-Man, "I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs"?
I have that same feeling.
Was that Cretaceous Sam, Night Strutter, Professor Rex, or Sauron? All of these are real Marvel dinosaur-based characters.
I have never related so hard to a character in fiction.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. That's my impression of the correct answer.
Yeah.
So if you know what they sound like, that's a hint for you. Was that Cretaceous Sam, Night Strutter, Professor Rex, or Sauron? And you better believe that after this question, we're going to go through each and every one of these dinosaur
Yay!
boys. Shrug emoji is not a valid answer, Single Walk Run, but good try. All right, have you seen this meme before, Intern?
I have not.
You haven't seen this meme before, Intern Friendster?
No.
Oh.
I've only heard it from you, and it's
Ugh.
Christy. I'm intern Christy.
Well, perhaps this is less common knowledge than the intern who wrote this thought it was.
Where was this meme found?
Twitter.
Twitter?
2 of you
Okay.
knew it. It's Sauron. Let's go to the leaderboard. No one on the... Okay.
Sauron.
West Side Ish knew it. Streak of 4 correct answers in a row. I'm very curious who the other person who got it right was because they were not on the leaderboard. Sauron was born Carl Lycos, and he was a mutant whose power was siphoning away energy from people, and the first time he siphoned away energy from a fellow mutant, he turned into a pteranodon man.
Why?
Eh.
Why did he turn into a pteranodon man?
Here's Cretaceous Sam. Cretaceous Sam dresses, speaks, and generally behaves in the manner of a stereotypical Western outlaw. He attacked Nightcrawler for being a no-good mammal.
I mean, that's fair. But what?
Oh, CPL 33020
They are
was
really
the other one
cute.
who got it correct.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, this is not
Look at this
Professor
little
Rex.
hat.
This does look like a Sparks Nevada character.
it
Yes,
really
it is
does.
basically just Yosemite Sam.
Put a dinosaur.
Ah, I
Featherless
see. That makes sense.
dinosaur. A naked dinosaur.
Yeah,
With really
with
meaty
boots
thighs.
and little feet.
Look at his, like, human legs.
Yeah, look at his little feet. Look at his little
his
feet.
strangely human legs.
But speaking of a Nightcrawler, Night Strutter is an alternate reality version of Nightcrawler
my.
from a world where dinosaurs became the dominant species on Earth.
And got head hair.
And
with
got head hair,
mammals.
yeah. Yeah, they got semi-mammalian also, apparently. This one's just weird looking.
Yeah.
It's not as cute as Cretaceous
No,
Sam.
it looks just like Nightcrawler, but with a dinosaur head.
It does. And this is Professor Rex.
Oh.
A denizen of Spider-Ham's world, Professor Rex is a paraplegic telepathic dinosaur and leader of the Eximals.
He's so cute.
He is leader of the Eximals.
He's so, like, he looks like Boss Baby Rex.
Boss Baby Rex, absolutely. Jigglypuff
He's
and
so
stuff, 420.
rounded.
Love him, says one BBBR, single
Right?
walk around.
He looks cuddly.
Yes, he does look like he belongs in Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. That's also a great point, Jazz Fence in Montgomery.
Especially the fancy chair.
The fancy chair, yeah.
like,
Bosk
the
Baby.
suit.
It does look like Bosk Baby, you're right.
Bosk baby.
Bosk, of course, is the Trandoshan lizard bounty hunter from the Star Wars universe.
Bosk baby. Cuddly and powerful.
And this is Sauron, the Pteranodon
Oh.
man. You can rewrite DNA on the fly, and you're using it to turn people into dinosaurs. But with tech like that, you could cure cancer. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
So he's a pteranodon man. He's
Yeah.
a mutant.
Yeah, who lives in the Savage Land now.
Who did he siphon power from that turned him into a dinosaur?
A fellow mutant.
Who was a dinosaur? Like, did that mutant have dinosaur in them? Is that why this happened with his strangely human abs?
Do you have a...
Look at those human abs.
He was being a...
He was being a what?
He siphoned power away from Havoc.
Oh, and who's Havoc?
He's got Summer's brother. He's
Okay.
Alex Summers.
Doesn't he just have like
Yeah.
heat powers?
It was in the midst of a pteranodon attack.
So he was just like thinking about pteranodons and like imprinted upon them.
Sure seems like it. From the Marvel Wiki, here we go.
So like I wouldn't be too surprised if Alex Summers like secretly had dinosaur in him. I just keep thinking about the X-Men Unlimited scene where he and Scott Summers are like put into Magneto's like extra machine. Like they go in and they're gonna like evolve into the ability to like control their powers, and they're just like and then they come out like really buff. And he's like, let everyone see the color of your eyes, Scott. And he takes off his glasses and like, they're just black cartoon eyes. Like there's no, like they're drawn like
Without color.
Like his face is drawn like those Batman from back in the day where like it's just like a line because they're like too square jawed. You know, like there were no eyes.
Yeah. But here we go. After treating Havoc's wounds, Lycos began using his experiment to drain life energy from him. However, this was the first time that Lycos had ever siphoned energy from a superhuman mutant, with the result that he had never experienced before. The energy triggered his metamorphosis into a creature that resembled a half-human pteranodon, who retained his human intelligence and ability to speak.
So I think he was just obsessed with dinosaurs.
However, the transformation distorted Lycos' personality, turning him evil. Hence, Lycos took the name Sauron after the archvillain of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings.
But he's also like sour, like
But he's also a dinosaur. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's what CPL 33020 said. It was the Silver Age. No leeway is needed.
My thought is that like his powers got activated. It's the power to change DNA, and he had been thinking about dinosaurs.
I like that. Yeah.
So he just became a dinosaur. He got his Sauron.
Let's take one more look at our dinosaur boy before we go.
That's our boy. Here comes
To our
the
final
boy.
question.
Hello, boy.
Here we go.
Welcome.
The final question of tonight's game. I thought it'd be dramatic, but I wanted to sit here for one more moment.
Oh, okay.
Now, here we go. Final question. Double points, because it's a hard one. In the 1960s, Americans celebrated the holidays while drinking a steaming cup of which soda? Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, ginger ale, or root beer? Which soda did Americans like to drink steaming, piping hot?
So would they like heat it over a stove?
Yeah, they would heat it up themselves. It wasn't sold hot. You had to heat it at home.
And then, what does that do to the carbonation? Is it still carbonated?
Yeah, I mean,
Tab.
I think it does decrease the carbonation, though. Which soda? It's not Tab. It's not Tab. A guy named Maddie, I have to say, it's not Tab. Tab is not one of the answers. But which of these is it? Which of these did Americans? I haven't heard of anyone drinking any of these hot. The correct answer is Dr. Pepper. 8 of you knew it. Wow.
What? How? I would have guessed Coca-Cola because it's like the
you add lemon
thing.
According to the
tastes
Dr. Pepper
good?
Museum in Waco, Texas, quote, Wesby R. Parker came up with the idea in 1958 while visiting a bottling plant in a blizzard. He went home and experimented with different methods for serving Dr. Pepper hot, ultimately deciding that it should be warmed, not boiled, so that the soda doesn't burn, and he added a lemon rind for extra flavor. And the takeout notes that hot Dr. Pepper's popularity dropped off in the 1970s, but it was so popular that they even produced an ad encouraging you to drink it.
What? Are we going to see
hot.
it?
You better believe we are.
Happy holidays. That special time of the year to enjoy the festivities. A fun time, the perfect time for hot Dr. Pepper. And it's so easy to prepare. Just heat Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper till it steams.
Wow.
Then pour over a thin slice of lemon and serve piping hot. Yes, swing right into the holiday mood with distinctively different hot Dr. Pepper. Today, the
It's
holiday
different, for
favorite
sure.
of the proud crowd. That hot Dr. Pepper difference. Difference? Yes, because Dr. Pepper is not a cola, not a root beer, but a blend of deep fruit flavors. That's why hot Dr. Pepper is the happy holiday idea that pleases everyone.
Everyone.
Refresh, enjoy it now.
Hot Dr. Pepper.
It's Dr. Pepper time.
Would that please any of you watching? Because they say it pleases
flavors.
everyone.
Deep fruit flavors.
This is peak boomer bullshit. I
Yo.
can't really disagree.
It's that guy, that marketing guy.
Yeah, this has to be Bernays bullshit.
Yeah, like just make
I'd try
shit
it.
up
It's a
and
single
make
walk run.
people
Goldie
want
Thrawn
it.
is in, and Happy Rogue 10 says they'd try it as well.
That actually
Also, just
sounds
remember-
really good.
Oh, that does sound good. Just remember, in the 60s, everyone was eating lead constantly, says CPL 33020. So, you're right. They were consuming matter they shouldn't have been consuming. But now, let's go to the winner leaderboard to see who is our winner on tonight's game. In third place with 12 out of 20 correct, it's Goldie Thrawn. In second place with 12 out of 20 correct, must have answered quicker, it's Simulacum. And in first place with 14 out of 20 correct, it is Bootleg Bart. In fourth, it's Intern Walk Run. And in fifth, it's Westside W. Congratulations, Westside W. And congratulations to all of our players. Lucky Strikes
Oh
for
my
Health.
God.
Absolutely the Argyle.
Lucky strikes for health and liberty.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap.
Shall we give
Yay.
them their prize? Blue Ball?
Absolutely, we shall. Here is your prize.
Ooh,
Goodbye,
a
Desert Planet.
world. That's pretty spiffy.
The spice must flow, and it'll flow throughout the stars now that there's no gravity holding it together. You better
Boom.
believe that was the hot Dr. Pepper planet.
Wow. I do like finishing off this show with a threat. I think the threats are amazing, and I do appreciate that, CPO 33020.
Yes,
and let us know
absolutely.
about that, because it could be good, like reality TV. Like, like you wouldn't be union, so like we could just like throw some interns in there and film it.
But real is relative. Single walk runs right.
That's
What's
so
real in one
true.
multiverse isn't real in the others. But thank you all for joining us for Grand Trivia, the only show in any dimension where we destroy a planet every single week.
That's right.
And we'll be back again next week. We'll be seeing you soon. We have your coordinates.
Oh, the fifth dimension. How do I begin to explain this to someone who is so puny? Ha 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 ha. Unlike Fluval of all the dimensions. Here he comes, swimming closer than farther away.